Apex Legends 2.0. Ever since they announced Apex Legends 2.0, I've been hella hyped. I'm super excited. I feel like a rework, a revamp of the game is going to be amazing for the game and the franchise. It's going to bring a lot of old players back. It's going to bring a lot of new players. And pretty much today's video, I want to talk about what Respawn Entertainment is planning for Apex Legends 2.0. Before we get started in today's video, as usual, make sure y'all leave a like down below. It helps me so much to grow on YouTube. Subscribe if y'all new to the channel, and let's get straight to the video.
If I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is Respawn Entertainment, the creators of Apex Legends. They actually know how to improve and make a better game. For example, Titanfall 1 going to Titanfall 2, they actually improved the game. They added stuff to the game. And I bring this up because, you know what I'm saying, some companies, wink, Overwatch 2, you feel me? They really ain't do too much. They just changed some of the core elements, but honestly, they kind of just slapped the two on the same game and just did a big update, which honestly really wasn't even a big update if you just think about it. So I just feel like they understand the importance of not doing that. You get what I'm saying? So they actually know how to improve the game. So they're actually going to make Apex Legends to Apex Legends 2.0 an actual improvement. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the feedback, listen to the comments, stuff like that, and improve the game. You know, they're already doing that a lot in their game. They ask for so much feedback for a reason, and you can start to even see it, and that's pretty much bringing on to my next point. Okay, so like I just said, they're already asking for a lot of feedback, and they're asking for this feedback for a reason. Most likely they're going to take all this feedback and pretty much implement it or try to change some stuff for Apex Legends 2.0. And like I said, they're already trying different stuff. Apex Legends, they've always been trying. I like that they'll try and experiment with different things to see what the community likes. And for example, this new game mode, EPG Extreme, I've been preaching that they need a fun third game mode, outside of the respawn and outside of the battle royale and the respawn game modes, because that can get sweaty. Ain't nobody trying to try hard every day 24/7. Me personally, I'm a try hard. That's why I love Apex. But every once in a while, I just want to turn my brain off, have some fun, kick it. And Apex Legends is kind of missing a game mode like that. But honestly, this EPG Extreme is on the right foot. It's just fun. It's dope. I just made a video about it. So if y'all want to check that out, y'all can. But I like that they're trying new things, to listen to the feedback, you know what I'm saying, and they're going to actually implement it into the next game that they're making or a revamp, whatever they want to do, however they're going to actually structure it. All right, so moving on to something that's a little obvious, just improvements to the graphics, the visuals, you know what I'm saying, and the audio. A lot of people been complaining about Apex Legends audio for a minute. Me personally, I always thought it was decent. If you heard someone on your left or your right, you pretty much knew if they were on your left or right. Pretty much you can figure out if they're above or below you based on the audio. But you know what I'm saying, some improvements is always welcome in that department, especially if they can make it even better. And then honestly, the visuals and the graphics, the game been out for what, like 6 years. We got whole new consoles, better technology, so obviously, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna want to see some improvements in that. I don't think it's gonna be crazy big, just some slight improvements, but you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much guaranteed. So now I pretty much want to move on to what the speculations I feel like Apex Legends is doing for Apex Legends 2.0. So this is kind of more of my personal opinion, so this isn't more guaranteed as the other ones were. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Okay, so now, like I said, this is more of a personal opinion, but I personally feel like Apex or Respawn Entertainment, they understand that they need a really fun and addicting Respawn game mode. The battle royale, they're doing their thing. I've never had an issue with them doing their battle royale. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best for a reason. Apex is still big 6 years after the fact for a reason. But the Respawn game modes have been lacking. And personally, I feel like if they really take some time to make some addicting and really fun game modes, Respawn game modes, the game is going to take off crazy. And I feel like I said, even just them experimenting and playing around with some of the temporary game modes, I feel like they're going in that direction and leaning in that direction. Even they took away arena, and I feel like honestly they're going to bring back arena and just revamp it, and just make it a whole new a whole new game mode, a whole new wave. And I feel like that is what's really going to take Apex Legends to the next level. Having an addicting respawn battle royale, and having an addicting and really fun respawn game modes. And Apex Legends or Respawn Entertainment, they know how to do this. They made Titanfall 1, they made Titanfall 2, and that was all respawn game modes. That was just to have fun, and I honestly fell in love with that game. So they know how to do it. I feel like they're playing around with stuff right now, experimenting. But I feel like that's going to be the main focus for Apex 2.0, is to have both game modes to be really fun. And even the third game mode, I feel like they've kind of been leaning towards that as well, just have something that's fun as well. So I feel like they're going to have Addicting Battle Royale, Addicting Respawn game modes, and then just a fun game mode so you can just casually play when you don't feel like tryharding. And I feel like, honestly, these three elements is going to take the game to the whole next level. And I just, based on how they've been doing updates, getting feedback, I strongly feel like they already pretty much know that, and that's what they're pretty much working on. So yeah. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about today's video, like, this is kind of a stretch again a little bit, but like I said, from Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2, they made huge improvements. They added a campaign. People wanted a campaign. People wanted more customization. They added more customization. Better maps. They had better maps. Guns, whatever. Like, they actually improved everything. So I feel like they're gonna pretty much do the same thing for Apex 2.0. So I feel like they might be making some type of single player or co-op story player or some type of game mode. I feel like they're working on something like that. Now, this is kind of a little stretch, just because there hasn't been no confirmation or no talk about that. But this is how I personally feel, just because based on, like I said, Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2, they actually added a campaign. Even in Apex Legends, certain maps like the Prowlers and stuff, you can shoot at the Prowlers with your team. I feel like they could do something like that, kind of how Overwatch did when they had where you can fight the robots and stuff like that and do the NPCs. I feel like they might be making a game more like that. Like, nah, that's a little bit more of a stretch, because Apex is more of a multiplayer game, and it never really had anybody complain about one, stuff like that. But I feel like it could be in the works. Like I said, this is more of a speculation, but I would not be surprised at all if that dropped. So yeah, that's pretty much it for what I think Apex or Respawn Entertainment is planning for Apex Legends 2.0 in this video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If y'all agree, y'all disagree, y'all feel like they adding some other stuff, what y'all think they got going on. Me personally, I'm hella hyped for Apex Legends 2.0. Like I keep saying, I feel like if they do this right, this is going to be one of the biggest first-person shooters to release in a while, because the skill gameplay in this game is crazy. The guns, the movement, I just feel like they just need to execute properly, and this game is gonna go crazy. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm gonna let you guys rock out to the rest of the gameplay. You know, as usual, we accidentally slaying. Bunch of Apex Legends content on the way. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. I'm out. Peace.
Are depleted. Recharging. Look out, grenade! Taking fire. Time to bind you. Recharging shields. Reloading.
The enemies are shooting at me. Giving my shields a recharge.
10 seconds until the ring closes. Move.
Making contact with enemy. Oh no, there's another squad attacking.
I'm under fire. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Recharging shields. Hostile close.
There's a caustic other side of the wall.
Contact with target.
Bro, it's one more. It's one more. It's one more.
Reloading.
They're pushing.
There is binding me.
Reloading. I am repairing.
They're gonna come up.
They're ready.
Contact.
Recharging shields.
Reloading. Contact with hostile. Get ready. It's zipline time.
Seeing green numbers, I feel like the Matrix. Counting this money, I cannot be basic. I'm whipping these foreigns, I feel like I'm racist. Money the topic, the whole conversation. Money and women, they get compilation. I'm talking to God, we build a relation. I'm up in Cali, it feel like we catching. They tell me be patient, but why would I wait? I came too far not to having my way. I'm on a plane, having my way. I'm in these foreigns, having my way. Counting the money, just having my way. Having my way, having my way. Curving these women, just having my way. I'm at the Gucci store, having my way. Flexing on nigga, just having my way. Just having my way, just having my way. Hit up your body, make you all them shake. I got the key to the motherfucking safe.